Welcome back to the deep dive. Today we're tackling a topic that can feel a bit like homework for a lot of people.
Personal budgeting.
Exactly. But we're going to approach it from a completely different angle.
That's right. Our sources today basically gamify the whole thing. They turn money management into, well, a game, specifically using metaphors from Minecraft.
And the mission is really clear. We want to show you that a financial plan isn't some boring restriction.
No, it's actually the fastest way to build the life you want. It's the cheat code.
So we're talking about going from being a total money noob to what the source material calls a money creeper.
I love that term.
Someone whose strategy is so effective, it's guaranteed to explode with successful savings.
So we've dug through the material to extract these pixel-perfect plans, the diamond-level saving strategies, and some really practical exercises.
Okay, so let's unpack this. The material kicks off with a really foundational story to illustrate the whole point. It's called The Legend of Budget Billy versus Broke Bobby.
And what's great is the setup. They're twin brothers. They basically spawn on the exact same server.
So, same starting conditions.
Exactly. They both get the same $100 allowance every month. Same world, same money.
But their mindset, right from day one, is completely different. Budget Billy is strategic. He gets a crafting table, he starts planning.
Meanwhile, Broke Bobby, he just sprints into the wilderness yelling, YOLO!
And you can guess what happens. That impulsive approach, it leads to some quick, fun spending.
Oh, for sure. In the first week, Billy is thinking about fundamentals. Shelter, tools, sustainability. He builds a small house, gets a fishing rod for food.
And he still has money left over.
Right. And Bobby. He buys 17 wolves, names them all Kevin, and blows the rest on golden apples.
Why golden apples?
Because they look cool. That's a quote. Pure, immediate gratification.
And that is the entire trap, isn't it? You know how tempting those shiny things are in the moment, but they offer zero long-term stability.
Exactly. And then the first real test hits. The zombie siege.
Ah, okay. This is where the planning really pays off.
Totally. Billy's protected. He invested in torches, in armor, a safe bed, the necessities. He's fine.
And Bobby.
Bobby gets, and I quote, wrecked 47 times. He has zero protection, keeps respawning with nothing, losing all his progress.
All because he chose novelty over defense.
So when the next allowance check hits, Bobby's back at square one. Billy, on the other hand, has upgraded his base. He's got resources multiplying.
The moral is just, it's so stark.
Same money, totally different worlds. One used a plan, the other one, well, yeeted his cash.
It really forces you to ask yourself, which one are you? Are you Budget Billy or have you been Broke Bobby?
And that leads us right into the how. The actual mechanism Billy must have used. We're talking about the secret 50-30-20 master key.
This is the core formula, right?
Yeah.
The source calls it the kid version of what the richest grown-ups use.
That's it. So you visualize your income, say that $100 as 100 blocks of cake. This formula tells you exactly how to split up the cake.
Okay, so let's break it down. The biggest slice first, 50 blocks or 50%.
That 50% goes straight into the needs chest. This is the stuff you absolutely have to have so the financial zombies don't get you.
So things like lunch money, a bus pass, maybe shipping in for your phone bill.
Essentials. Things you need to function.
Okay, but this is where it gets tricky, right? I
Yeah.
mean, what if the phone bill I'm shipping in for is huge because I'm streaming games all day? How do you define a need without just, fudging the rules?
That is a fantastic question, and the source is really clear on this. A need is defined by a simple question. Could I be in actual trouble or fail an obligation without this?
I see. So the basic phone service for safety is a need.
Right. But the extra gigabytes for endless scrolling, that's a want. You have to be ruthless with that 50% chest because it protects everything else.
Got it. Protect the foundation. So what's next? The 30 blocks.
The 30%, that's for the wants chest. This is the fun stuff, the stuff that makes life, as they say, taste like candy.
This is your Robux, your Pokemon cards, movie tickets.
Exactly. The key here is that it's a defined space for fun. It acknowledges you deserve it, but it puts a boundary on it. It's not limitless.
And that leaves the last 20 blocks, the most important part for the future.
The Sag Invest chest. This is the 20% that you lock away. This is what starts building that giant money tree later on. It's a non-negotiable part of the plan.
And this isn't just some random rule. It's based on some serious financial wisdom. The source brings in Charlie Munger.
Warren Buffett's partner. Yeah, they call him a wise Minecraft villager.
And Munger's big secret, his ultimate diamond sword truth, is just fun. It's shockingly simple.
Spend less than you earn. That's the only way to get rich.
It sounds almost too obvious, doesn't it? If it's that simple, why do so many people struggle with it?
Because the simple rule requires complex discipline. The source explains it perfectly with the cake analogy. If you only eat 80 pieces of your 100-piece cake,
50 for needs, 30 for wants.
you're left with 20 pieces. And crucially, those 20 pieces don't just sit there. They get put to work. They start baking more cake while you sleep.
How does that actually work, though, in simple terms?
Well, that saved 20% goes into a savings account, maybe later an investment. And the bank pays you a tiny fee interest for holding it.
Okay.
But then the money you earn from interest starts earning more interest. It's the compound effect. It's passive building. It's like having an automated mining facility instead of just one pickaxe.
That makes so much sense. Okay, so we have the formula. Now, how do you actually apply it?
This is where the Money Minecraft 30-day build challenge comes in. It's the practical tool.
So you get a template, you write down all your income allowance, gifts, whatever.
And you immediately calculate the dollar amounts for your 3 chests. 50% for needs, 30 for wants, 20 for save invest.
And then it's a game. You track your spending and you color in the chests as you go.
And the goal is simple. Don't go over your limits for needs and wants, and make sure that save invest chest gets filled.
And like any good game, there are badges to earn.
Yep, they start small. The wooden pickaxe badge is just for finishing the first week without overspending on needs. It's a small win, but it builds momentum.
Then you level up to the iron sword badge.
That's for hitting your 20% savings goal for the whole month. That shows commitment.
And the big one, the netherite hero badge.
That's for doing it 3 months in a row. That's what the source is called God tier. It's about consistency.
I love that they also have a secret badge, the creeper tamer.
Yeah, that's for saving, say, an extra $5 you were just about to spend on something impulsive like Takis. It rewards that specific moment of discipline.
The whole system is just built to train that muscle, which brings us to the next section, the specific power-ups and minigames to sharpen those skills.
Right. Activity 1 is the 24-hour no-spend power-up.
You're basically in hardcore Minecraft mode. If you spend anything, you lose.
It's purely diagnostic. You have to survive for 24 hours on what you already have. And the sources say most people are shocked by how easy it is.
And they realize how many of their potential purchases were just totally unnecessary.
Exactly. It helps you find your impulse spending triggers.
Okay, what's next? The want versus need sorting minigame.
This is great. You find images of 20 things you want, and you physically sort them into 2 piles. Need, want.
It forces you to inject some logic into that desire.
And here's the powerful part. You look at that huge want pile and realize your 30% budget can only handle maybe 3 of those things. The advice is to delete the laggy mods.
So you literally throw away the pictures of the things you can't afford.
You burn them, recycle them, whatever. It's a physical act of letting go and decluttering your desires.
I like that. It makes the choice real. Then there's activity 3, design your dream-based budget.
This one is all about visualization. You draw your dream life, your perfect base, but you label the parts with real big-ticket prices.
So the auto smelter kitchen isn't just a cool feature, it's, what, new AirPods?
Or a down payment on a car. The secret diamond vault could be your college fund. And then you do the math. You calculate how many months of saving that 20% it would take.
So it makes the future feel closer. More epic, as the source says. It connects today's sacrifice to tomorrow's reward.
Exactly. And the last one, my favorite, is the reverse shopping challenge.
So instead of shopping to buy, you're shopping to calculate.
You go to a store, online or in person, you find 5 things you really want. Write down the prices, but you don't buy them.
Instead, you calculate how many hours of chores or weeks of saving it would take to actually get them.
And here's the incredible stat from the research. 75% of kids, after doing the math, decide the item is just not worth it.
75%.
They just walk away richer. It's a real-life money glitch.
That's amazing. It shows that just adding that little bit of friction, that pause to calculate, completely disrupts the impulse to buy.
All these activities train the skills you need for the final test, the final boss.
The 3-month budget beast.
This is it. Total consistency. You use the template, you hit that 50-30-20 split perfectly every single month for 3 months straight.
And the rewards are designed to be really motivating.
Yeah, things like a parent match, where they add 50% to what you saved, or a tangible reward like a new gaming skin.
But the real prize is the financial cushion you've built.
At the end of that challenge, your save invest chest will be glowing. You'll have more money than you've ever had before.
And you realize budgeting isn't about restriction, it's about control.
It just flips the whole dynamic. You
Mhm.
stop feeling like money just happens to you, and you start acting as the architect. You become Budget Billy.
So, when we boil it all down for you, the listener, it's about three key pillars. First, the mindset of planning.
Then, using the non-negotiable formula, that 50-30-20 split,
And finally, building discipline through that 3-month challenge.
you master that structure, and you've turned money from this big, scary thing into just another resource, a resource you control. You are the builder. You are the game.
And as we close out, let's go back to that glowing save invest chest. You're consistently putting away that 20%, and it's starting to bake more cake while you sleep.
So consider this. If your money can already grow passively just through simple interest, what happens when you start exploring actual investment vehicles? Things that can dramatically accelerate that cake baking process. That's the next level. That's what's waiting for you just beyond the end portal.